Okay, so we do have 3 cards left for the second part of the reading. So the overall energy here, Libras, is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a very mature-minded, individual. This is your energy. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be strong in your chart someplace or in someone else's around this reading. But what you're doing here is you have a huge cup of love. It's like you got a huge heart. Okay, you got this huge cup of love, and you're holding it close. You're not handing it out. So immediately, I started to think that there's a decision that's going to come up for you to make. But let me just keep reading. There's a reason that you're holding this cup close to you. Okay, so let's keep reading. Up here in your highest energy is the 9 of Cups. There you are again, guarding all those cups of love. Arms crossed. You know you have it, but do you want to hand it out? That is the question. This can be a card of wishes coming true, but these are the 2 strongest energies in your whole reading. And then both of them, you're holding back your love. And if you count all these cups, there's 10 of them there. That's the most you can have. So I really feel like you're holding back for whatever reasons. The Moon card is right next to the 9 of Cups and right above the King of Cups. This is the card for Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is about hidden things being revealed. It's like night turning to day, something being exposed that you didn't know was there, secrets revealed. So this is maybe someone does not know that you have a huge cup of love for them, or something came to light that made you pull back your love. And let me keep reading. Queen of Wands is right next to the Moon card. This is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is your energy. So you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Again, a mature energy. You're very passionate. You have a very passionate side to you. Whether it's gardens, whether it's animals, whether it's work, whether it's people, wherever you put your love, you put your passions. So you are ready to move forward, though, with that staff. But there's something here that needs to come to light or has come to light that is causing you to hold your love back. I have the Fool right under the 9 of Cups and next to the King of Cups. So the Fool, this is like fun energy. It's carefree, throwing caution to the wind. It's like dancing along with your head in the clouds, living in the moment. The thing about the Fool is you always find yourself at the edge of the cliff. So eventually your head comes out of the clouds and you start to look forward towards your future, towards something more grounded than the Fool's energy. So I think this is kind of what's happening here is I think you were living in the energy of the Fool here. And I have the Emperor on the other side of the King of Cups. I think you decided to pull back that cup of love. I think you were in a relationship and something came to light where you're realizing maybe you came out of the energy of the Fool and they didn't. Okay? So the Emperor is a card for Aries, which is right below the Queen of Wands, which is fire. Aries is fire. So fire, Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Emperor here is pretty thick-headed. They're kind of like, they see things their way, and it's really hard to get them to change their minds. Once their mind is made up, it's like, that's it. That's the way it is, you know. They're very well liked and well respected by others. They might be a leader in their profession. But they're pretty crusty as far as their mind is, their way of thinking, okay? So they don't waver much on their way of thinking. Now, this might be what come to light. This might be about the person that you were involved with that you really kind of wanted to move forward with, but you're starting to realize it feels like that this person that you're involved with, may be too fixed-minded, maybe not open-minded enough. Maybe they don't want to come out of this energy of the Fool. Maybe that's where they want to stay, and you don't. That's kind of how it's feeling like it's going here. And that might have come to light. So I have the Knight of Pentacles under the Fool card. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the whole deck. This is about this horse here. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, by the way. That might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this horse is bringing a pentacle. So slow, it could take lifetimes for that pentacle to reach you. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it is moving, you know. Look at that foot, one foot barely in front of the other. So this is under the Fool's card energy. So I feel like whoever you're involved with wants to stay in the Fool's energy, and you want to move forward, and you're feeling like pulling back that love now because you're feeling like they're, you know, really, if they might not have the love for you that you have for them, if they don't want to move forward with you, okay? I have the Queen of Pentacles right under the King of Cups. I knew it had to do with groundedness, the future, looking towards security and stability here. Well, waiting and waiting. It's like it's very slow coming from this Emperor person, male or female. All the cards are male or female. So this Emperor can be a female. So can, you know, so can the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands can be a male. So the Queen of Pentacles here under the King of Cups, this is you, and you're looking at that pentacle and you're like, you know, I really want a grounded and secure relationship. I want one that's committed. I want one for the long term, that's solid. So I think you're feeling like this is not going anywheres. I have the High Priestess next to the Queen of Pentacles and under the Emperor. The High Priestess is the card of intuition and knowing. So this is just like pull back that pomegranate curtain, and what they're saying here is listen to your intuition. Trust yourself. Trust your feelings. Trust your gut, okay? And let it help guide you. Your intuition could be telling you, this could be all part of your intuition, that this Emperor is not getting up off that throne. This Emperor is not going to move forward and is going to stay in the energy of the Fool. And that could be why you're pulling back that cup of love. But trust your intuition with this card here about whoever it is I'm talking about, if this is your reading. So Libra, I have the Tower card next to the Queen of Wands. You're thinking about blowing up this relationship because, like I say, I don't think they want to look towards the future. I think they want to stay in the energy of the Fool, and you don't. Next to the Queen of Wands, you want a fresh start, new beginning. So you're thinking of blowing up this relationship. All over the commitment. All over whether or not this is secure and stable. The Ace of Pentacles, right next to the Tower card. That's the reason. And then we have the Knight of Swords next to the Ace of Pentacles. You're taking action. You're like, I want a grounded and secure relationship, and I want the truth from you. Is this even possible with you? You know? So it looks like you take action and you move forth and you find out the truth, and you end up, it looks like, blowing up this relationship. But let's find out what else happens. We have the 10 of Pentacles under the Tower card. You got the Ace of Pentacles on one side, the 10 of Pentacles on the other side. It's all about the Pentacles, the groundedness, the future, the security, the stability, the being in union as a couple, with family, you know, and it's right next to the Emperor that looks very set in their ways. And you can see the Emperor in this picture here too. So the Emperor is like detached from this union, off to the side. Let's keep reading. I got the Strength card right next to the 10 of Pentacles and under the Ace of Pentacles. So this is, you know, see that symbol? That's the infinity symbol. That's the symbol of intuition and knowing. So you will know what to do. Follow your intuition, just like the High Priestess says down here. Follow your intuition. You will know what to do, and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. So, this is a card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. You feel like you're just... I got the Page of Cups right next to the Strength card and under the Knight of Swords. So you really feel like you're getting a cup with a fish in it. It's a tainted cup of love. You feel like they don't have the love to give. Pisces might be... We've got Pisces as a moon. Another card for Pisces. So, might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is just one of those cups that don't go anywhere. And this is what you feel like you're getting from this Emperor, male or female. They don't have to be Aries. They can be any sign. They just carry this energy of the card of the Emperor. So, under the 10 of Pentacles, I have the Sun. Now, this is next to the High Priestess. And this is what you're looking for. Remember the Queen of Wands, fresh starts, new beginnings? The Sun is a beautiful card. Right under the 10 of Pentacles. This is, I think, why you're going to not want to, but feel like you need to blow up this relationship is because I don't think the Emperor is going to budge. I just don't see him budging so far. Not so far, but I still got more cards to go. This is, there's a lot of love, a lot of joy, all about fresh starts, new beginnings, right under the 10 of Pentacles, which is really what you want. You want all of it. This is what you want. And I don't think you want to settle for anything less. And you're just now coming to this point of realizing that, or thinking or feeling that this relationship with the Emperor is not the one because they won't budge. I have the Hangman. You've been up in your head seeking enlightenment about this whole situation. The Hangman is the card of enlightenment. It's like you haven't been able to move. It's like you're not moving forward in life because the Emperor won't get up. The Emperor is just kind of fixed on their granite throne. So, the Hangman, enlightenment, follow your intuition. You'll find the strength and courage, and you will know what to do, and you will do it. And also the Sun is next to the Hangman, so you do have happiness and love and fresh starts and new beginnings ahead of you. And it's right next to your card, the Justice card, which is right under the Page of Cups. So that Page of Cups really threw your scales off balance. And you have your sword up now. So you're getting rebalanced here. And this is all over your enlightenment about seeing what's going on, pulling back. You got to go through the steps. You got to go through taking action and getting the truth and the clarity, following your intuition so that you can go forth with your sword out in self-protection and get your scales rebalanced because it really kind of threw you off balance here in this relationship. And it is unbalanced when one wants to move forward and the other one does not. So then I have these cards that come up. So 10 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be heartbroken. There's tears. Your heart is hurt because you were really hoping that this would be a two-way street with love, 10 cups of love, union between two people, possible family. And I just don't see it happening because this 10 of Cups is right next to the Page of Cups. And I just see you having to go through something that many of us, all of us probably go through once to 100 times in our lives. So under this 10 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, I have the 6 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So you are going to be moving forward. You are going to be gathering up your swords of truth and clarity. Will probably come from conversation, hidden things revealed. You're going to be moving away from rocky waters towards a smoother, calmer place in your life, away from this breadcrumbing. So they were breadcrumbing you. They were barely feeding enough to the relationship to kind of keep you hanging in there. It did throw your scales off balance, so you did need to rebalance from that. Figuring out the breadcrumbing hurt your heart. You can see these are next to each other. It's not a good feeling. And you're moving away from that breadcrumbing, but I think once you get away from these rocky waters and you get to the other side of that lake, that's where your Ten of Cups is. So the love is out there for you, and it's like it's waiting for you. Sunshine, rainbows, but it's getting through this part of the relationship. So Libras, there is a fresh start, new beginning coming along. Follow your intuition, trust your instincts, trust what yourself is telling you. Get balanced, move forward. It takes a little bit of work, it takes a little bit of truth and a little bit of clarity. I think you're already pulling back your love, so you're already seeing the red flags here in this relationship. If this is your reading, okay? This is not everybody's reading. This is a general reading. I do private readings, so this is general. It will resonate with many of you, but a lot of you can take pieces of this reading and put it together for you. I'm going to pull out another card. Law of Attraction. Yes, Law of Attraction, Abraham. The entities of Abraham from the universe that speak through a medium named Esther Hicks. And it may or may not have anything to do with this reading, but it's something that the universe would like you to know, hear, consider, whatever. Okay? Messages from the universe. I'm going to cut these cards and then pull out the bottom here. Come on now. If I am resisting evil, I am attracting evil. So the law of attraction, that's what it says. You know, if whatever you're putting out there, you get back. So if you're resisting evil, you're attracting evil. And I'm going to read this card to you. If you are resisting anything, you are focused upon it, pushing against it, and activating the vibration of it, and therefore attracting that which is like it. So this is what the card says. You may read that anytime you want. Pause or whatever. And so this is what the universe wanted you to hear, to know. So you must be, it's saying turn your thoughts around, okay? If you're thinking about how terrible this whole situation is, you might attract more terrible things, okay? If you think about the hope and the light that could be ahead of you, then that's what you'll attract. That's what that card is saying.